Hey everybody, in today's tutorial we're going to cover vinyl graphics for your car. Vinyl's just like paint, only printed out on computer on these huge sheets. Also we're going to install this massive super sign on the car. We're going to do like some little NASCAR like sponsor stickers. We're going to cover all that stuff, but first what you need to know is your materials. This is very important stuff. So probably want some masking tape, maybe like some scotch tape. Scissors are a must, absolutely. An X-Acto blade or other sharp knife. Make sure you start with a fresh blade. If this is like the same blade you've been using for like your entire high school art projects, you want to get a new blade because it's really going to pay off and you're not going to be as frustrated. You need like a big ruler or some kind of giant ruler. Also, if you have one of these arts and craftsy thingies where you slide the paper in and cut in straight lines, these are pretty helpful too. Lastly, if you have the funds and availability, you may want a blowtorch. Maybe not a blowtorch, but something that's hot, like a heat gun, the mini blowtorch, or even a hairdryer. If you got nothing else, use a hairdryer because a lot of times to bend the vinyl or to get it in nooks and crannies, you got to heat it up. So those are the basic materials, maybe a cutting mat. And other than that, we're going to cover how to get the graphics onto the sheets. You're going to need a sign place, but we'll cover that in a different video. But this video is going to take you through the installation, to getting the vinyl printed, to getting it on your car, and how to get it to stay there and look awesome. So let's go take a look at our mural and we'll get started. Alright, so this is our mural, this is our canvas. We're going to be covering this car with the graphics. We've got it cleaned first. Use some bug and tar remover because especially down here where the wheels are and in the front you get bugs and crusties and other assorted roadkill. So make sure you use your bug and tar remover to really get it clean. Then we've got our huge graphics. You can envision this giant graphic is going to go right about here, and the other stuff's going to be kind of going on around it. So we really want to make sure this surface is clean, it's dry, it's just make sure it's a good surface, nice and smooth, because any little bump or ding that you have on the paint is going to shine right through the vinyl. So that's the first step, get it clean. And now we're going to move on to the next step, which is getting it where you want it before it's permanent. So let's check that out. But I'm going to use masking tape just to show you, if you're doing this yourself, chances are you may be using masking tape. You could also use contact paper, clear contact paper. You can get it at like the craft store, and that'll help you get the placement as well. So we're going to try to line this up just so Bike Across America is on the line here, the crease between the doors. So let's find where that is, right about here. Alright, so now we've got it placed. We pretty much can see where it's going to go. It's kind of a crazy image, so it doesn't really matter if it's squared up perfectly, but we just want to make sure we get both sides on the same height. So this is where it's going to go. So now what we're going to do is mask off certain sections to start removing. We don't want to peel off all the backing at once because then it's going to be a big sticky mess. So we're going to peel back a section, apply it, peel back another section, apply it, and keep going. I forgot to mention, you need a squeegee. It's really important. These are just plastic ones. You can use anything really, but instead of a hard plastic edge, which may like catch some of the design, we're going to take Velcro, the soft side, and put it on top of it like this. So when we put the design down, to get the air bubbles out, we're going to have a soft, nice, bold edge. That's what we're doing. So let's do that. So now that our design's where we want it, and it's taped down, we're going to start at one end and work the other direction, just putting on the adhesive a little bit at a time. So we'll peel back the tape and then get our adhesive exposed, and we're just going to do a little bit at a time. Okay, so we've successfully put in the big panel here. We had a little trouble with the cutting around the door handle. That's a toughie, but I forgot to mention your squeegee with the smooth side of Velcro. Very important for getting the air bubbles out as you're going. We also had a tough time with the crease right here. And when you get to a bend or something like that, what we did is use this flammable torch, remember, that we talked about? And just put it on just a little bit and just dust those areas with the heat to try to get it to, the plastic will shrink with the heat and it'll kind of shrink into those areas. So that's what you want to do with anything that's like on a bend. But other than that, it's pretty good. I mean, from a couple feet away, you won't see any of the imperfections, and it looks pretty sharp. So let's go ahead and add some road now.